We had a wonderful weekend at Driftwood Provincial Park. The drive there was tumultuous. We began in the light rain.
100 meters, use the right lane to take the Ontario 417 West ramp to North Bay.
Then we had some glimmers of sun before driving right into a torrential downpour. Here we go again. In and out of the rain. I knew rain was in the forecast, but my excitement for this weekend was high as we had such a really nice site booked right on the water, and Driftwood is one park we fell in love with last year. By the time we finally drove into the campground, we had no rain and still some light. We arrived with time to set up before dark and enjoy the sunset from our awesome waterfront site. I packed an easy frozen meal as we were getting in late and I wanted to be able to eat dinner as soon as possible and with as little effort as possible after a long day of work and setting up camp. I found this cow soy at Independent and was very intrigued. This was one of my favorite dishes that I would eat often on my trips to Thailand. I boiled it in my pot over my rocket stove and just transferred back into the dish it came in to lessen the dishes. It was good. Nothing like the ones I had in Chiang Mai, but not that bad. It did the trick, and Bo and I then just watched the rest of the light disappear as we chilled before heading to bed for the night. The next morning, I couldn't wait to open the door and look more closely at our view. The daylight highlighted the beauty that we had only glimpsed the night before. It was going to be raining off and on all day again. Seems we're destined to have rain every weekend we are camping this summer, maybe. But that wasn't going to dampen my spirits. Coffee in hand, we started our day with a play in the river. There was a break in the rain mid-morning, so we took advantage and set out for a short hike. We didn't last too long as the mosquitoes on the trail were insufferable. The one thing I love about Driftwood is that it's more rugged than most parks. But that also means you get more bugs as you traipse through the tall grass and trees. I made lunch and then hunkered down under our awning to wait out the rain in the afternoon. It didn't suck though, as we had a great view and I didn't mind spending my time just sitting there enjoying it. To rain this morning. It's not really hard. It's just slowed down quite a bit. I'm getting a bit of a mist because it is windy as well under here, but the whole point of this was so that we could sit and enjoy this even if it's raining. So far so good. As long as it's not too windy, it's fine. Those chasing chipmunks. This one's taunting him. And this is why he's on a leash, otherwise he'd be gone. Bo. Chasing squirrels and chipmunks. Bo is... The rain stopped again later in the afternoon, so we were able to try another hike. We went in the other direction this time, towards the beach. There was no one at the beach because, well, it was full of pollen and not so nice to swim in. This side had lots of mosquitoes, but the trail was slightly wider, so you were able to tolerate it long enough to complete the trail. The next day was calling for rain all day again, so I was going to pack up tonight before going to bed. I thought I would have lots of time, so I started to make dinner. Which we're eating in the van because we quickly had to put the awning away because it was being blown like up and off the van and I didn't need it damaging anything, and I had to put it away tonight anyways because it's supposed to rain all night and tomorrow morning, so I want it all put away for tomorrow morning. Yeah, so we had to rush to get in because it all happened as I was finishing dinner. Yay, camp life. Oh well. I had thrown my chair in the front of the van, so once the rain stopped, I was able to set up a little spot to sit and try to watch another sunset. That is the only color in the sky tonight. It is just too cloudy for a decent sunset. We're already at 9 o'clock. So, yeah, this is what we're getting tonight. Good thing we got in here in time for one last night. Because that would have sucked to miss a sunset here because they're good here. And we gave up and just went to bed. The next morning we woke up and we had sun. So much for that rain they were calling for. All good though, as we were able to take our time and enjoy our sight a little longer. Made a tea and we went straight to the water for a final play. Driftwood is a smaller park and more rugged than most, but it is a hidden gem that I kind of hope stays hidden so it won't get ruined and will be there for those of us who appreciate it to enjoy it for many years to come. I know, irony of me posting this on YouTube with that comment. Mid-morning though, the sky turned very gray and ominous, so we hopped in our already packed up van and set off for home. On the way home, I felt like making a pit stop, so we turned into Ironbriar. We were pleasantly surprised to find that there was a market happening. We took a quick walk through town and the park, and then went back to the market to find out what it had to offer. There were a few things that were interesting, but one stall that drew us was proper pet treats. The owners were very nice and helpful, and we got a couple of bags to take back home to share with our friends. The skies turned on us as we headed back to our van, but we made it out and got home safe and sound. Rain or shine, we'll have a good time.